Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating case study, tracing command chains through time and location. It's all about a groundbreaking project that uses novel technology to analyze military command structures, a notoriously complex and fluid system.
Sounds intense. So what makes analyzing these command chains so challenging? Isn't it just a matter of looking at organizational charts?
Oh, it's far more intricate than that. Military command structures aren't static. They're dynamic, constantly shifting with time and location. Think about it. Units move, personnel are reassigned, and administrative boundaries change. It's a complex, interwoven web, not a simple tree structure.
I see. So how did they tackle this problem? Did they use some sort of AI or machine learning?
Partially. They leveraged a combination of cutting-edge research techniques and clever data modeling. The core of their solution was a logic system built to map these command hierarchies with precision. They didn't just rely on AI. They built a system that integrates with existing research habits, using tools familiar to the researchers.
That's smart. What kind of tools and technologies were involved? I'm curious about the tech stack.
Absolutely. They used a spreadsheet-based approach, surprisingly. But not just any spreadsheet. They built a system around it. The tech stack included Entity Attribute Value, EAV, data modeling, graph databases, specifically Datalog, using Datomic and Datascript, and PostGIS for geographical information. They chose Clojure for its flexibility and speed in prototyping and development. It was a calculated risk, but it paid off handsomely.
Wow, Clojure. That's not your typical choice for this kind of project. Why did they go with that?
Exactly. It's a bit unconventional, but Clojure's functional programming paradigm and its strong ecosystem for data manipulation made it ideal for handling the complex, deeply linked data. Plus, it allowed them to build both back-end and front-end components efficiently, using the same codebase. The Datalog databases were crucial for handling the complex relationships and temporal aspects of the command chains.
So they essentially built a whole system around spreadsheets to analyze this complex data? That's a really interesting approach. Leist. What were some of the unique challenges they faced?
One major hurdle was the temporal aspect. Military commands change over time, and sources often provide imprecise time ranges. They had to develop methods to infer accurate time frames from ambiguous data. Another challenge was the cyclic nature of the command structure. Sometimes a commander reports to themselves, creating loops in the graph. And finally, maintaining precise sourcing for every claim was critical for transparency and accountability.
That sounds incredibly difficult. How did they handle the imprecise time ranges? That seems like a huge problem for accurate analysis.
They developed a system to represent both precise and imprecise time ranges, allowing them to incorporate uncertainty into their analysis. They didn't just discard ambiguous data. They found a way to work with it. This is a really clever approach to dealing with the inherent uncertainty in real-world data.
And what about the public-facing platform? Under whose command? What was the goal there?
That's the culmination of their work. A website that makes this complex data accessible to journalists, researchers, and legal professionals. It allows users to explore command chains, see the sources of information, and understand how the analysis was conducted. It's a powerful tool for accountability and transparency.
It sounds like a truly impactful project. What were some of the key takeaways from this case study?
Several key lessons emerged. First, close collaboration between the technical team and researchers was essential for success. Second, choosing the right tools and technologies, even unconventional ones like Clojure and Datalog, can be crucial for tackling complex problems. And finally, careful consideration of data modeling and handling uncertainty are paramount when dealing with real-world data, especially in sensitive contexts like human rights investigations.
This is fascinating. It really highlights the power of combining innovative technology with rigorous research methodologies. Thanks for sharing this insightful case study.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.